Next we will understand what is wrapper classes, why we should use wrapper class, and utility methods, and what are the wrapper classes we are having. Some examples we'll see here. So wrapper classes are a part of Java lang package. They encapsulate simple primitive types in the form of classes. Like we are having some primitive data types in Java: int, char, float, doubles, byte, boolean, long, right? These are the 8. So sometimes this value I want to refer as an object. How we can do? Primitive data types are not a part of object class hierarchy, right? So they encapsulate simple primitive types in the form of classes. So for that sake we are having wrapper classes, useful whenever we need object representation of primitive types. All numeric wrapper classes extend the abstract superclass, so number. So whatever the wrapper numeric wrapper we are having, it is a subclass of number. Okay, so there's a number class we are having. Now next, what is wrapper? So in Java, wrapper are classes that wrap up primitive values in classes that offer utility methods to manipulate the values. Now in the wrapper class, we are having number of methods. If we talk about integer I, do we have any method with that? No. If we talk about, let us say, long L equal to 10, do we have any methods of long? No. But if we talk about long wrapper class, we are having number of methods which we can use and we can call. Let us say another example. I have a char. If I say char ch equal to x, so we are storing x value to ch. Now I want to do some functionality. So do we have any method? No. Now we can talk about the character wrapper class, which is having number of methods, which we can check. Is it digit? Is it character? Is it white space? Is it some other characters? Is it some symbols? So there are number of methods for that sake we are having, which help us to work with the wrapper values. Now if you can see this code, I have a vector v, new vector, so one vector class has been used. So I need to pass one integer, that is a 1 value here, which I cannot pass directly here. So we are converting this 1 as the integer object. So here we are saying new integer 1, new integer 2. So this 1 and 2 values getting converted as the integer object, and then it has been passed to the vector object, and then finally we are getting and retrieving and displaying here. So there's a one method like int value. Okay, there's a method like parse int. Number of methods we are having in the wrapper classes which help us to work with that. Now next is why wrapper. So Java uses primitive types such as byte, short, int, long, float, double, char and boolean to hold the basic data type supported by the language because of performance reason, and manipulation of the data in the primitive form is really faster. But despite this performance benefit, there are times when you will need an object representation. So we need to pass this value as an object somewhere. You can't pass a primitive type by reference to a method. Though many of the standards data structures implemented by Java operate on objects. So most of the APIs are working on the objects type. So Java provides type wrapper, which are classes that encapsulate primitive types within an object. So there are, like we are having data types int, char, float, double. So similarly, there are some wrapper classes for that. For byte, there is a byte wrapper class. For short, it is a short, integer, long, and then float, double. Okay, and then we are having some character, boolean. Okay, these are the wrapper classes for primitive type int, char, float, double. Okay, the wrapper class also offer utility methods for converting to and from the primitive values that they represents. So we have a facility to convert from wrapper to primitive, primitive to wrapper. So even we can do it without calling methods. The methods of the wrapper class are all static, so you can use them without creating an instance of matching wrapper. So next, utility methods. So methods we are having like parse int. So we are calling integer dot parse int. Directly we are calling because of static methods. Parse long, parse short. So we can convert from a string to integer, a string to long. So if let us have 20 value which is as a string, and that 20 value I want to convert as integer. So we have a method parse int which help us to convert into the integer. Okay. If you can see this code here, if someone is running this code and they are passing value, I just write one code here. Let us say this is your prompt here. Okay, now at this place you are saying Java and your class is my wrapper. So let us say you are running this code and you are passing here, and now you are passing here say 40. So this is the command line argument, right? So 40 are passing here. This 40 will go where? It will go to at this argument. So we are looking the 0 argument here, right? And then if we pass here say 50, another value, this will go to the index 1. Now this is a string. The value which we have passed, it is a what? String here. This is a string value. We have passed 40, but it is taking as a string here. So what we have to do? We need to do conversion here. So here we are converting. We are saying integer dot percent argv 0. So it will convert, and I will hold how much? It will hold 40. So I can say I can print this value converted to int val, and 40 will come here. If let us say you are passing here s40, s40 we cannot convert as an integer. So in that case, it will throw an exception and say it is a number format, exception will come. Next is the wrapper classes. What are that? As I said, we are having the primitive types. So these are the primitive types. Okay. So whatever the primitive types we are having, according to that, we are having some wrapper classes for that. Okay. So for boolean, it is a boolean. For byte, it is a byte. So if we talk about, these are the primitive, right? So, and these are the wrapper classes for that. So for boolean we are having boolean, similarly for byte. So it is like that, and then we are having for void, it is a void. Okay. What is the void type here? So void is a one non-instantiable class which, like, you cannot create object for the void class, and it is having some instance, I mean some variable. There's a one type, and when we use the void keywords in our program, at that time it this class is getting used here. Another in JDK 1.5, some additional wrapper classes has been added in the concurrent package, which is atomic boolean and atomic integer, atomic long. These all wrapper works like just a variable, not a class. Look at one example here. So I have one class test wrapper, and there's a main method here. In the main method, string number args0. So whatever the value is coming here, the value will come to the args0, and that will come to the number here, right? And then we're writing byte dot value of number. So we are converting to byte and storing to byte object. Then to sort, and then integer, then long. Okay, it is like that. So then after printing here, so if we are passing here, let us say I pass 35. So if I pass 35, okay, that 35 will get converted to byte, because byte is having limit that it can store maximum 127 and minus 128, right? But if I pass 135, what will happen in that case? Because 135 cannot convert to byte. So in that case, exception will come, and it will throw one message. So number of next. Next we can talk about the character. So we are having, say here, a character char array is there, which is having one array and having some values. So these are the values we are having, right? Now there's one for loop running, and we are checking each and every index whether it is a digit. So there's a one method is digit, is letter, is white space, is uppercase, is lowercase, is Unicode identifier. So there's a number of methods which help us to check whether the character is digit or numbers. So as per the digit and symbols, okay, the message will come. 7 is a digit, P is a letter, okay, P is a small letter, like that. Lower case. Some space I have given here. So there's a one white space here. So it is coming here that it is a white space here, right?